Hello and welcome to This Week in Campbell Football. I'm Chris Sameyer alongside Campbell head coach Mike Minter, and as always, we're powered by our friends at Dunn Benson Ford. Coach, 5-1 in the non-conference part of your season, but the real season starts now. First game ever in the Big South Conference. You go all the way up to West Branch, New Jersey to take on Monmouth.
Wow, what an opening. Second best team in the conference, a playoff team from last year, a team that's playing really, really great football, and well coached. And so it's going to be a tough, opening to the Big South Conference. I wish they'd have done us a little bit better break than that, but, it is what it is, and we'll go up to New Jersey and give it, all we got, and hopefully it falls our way.
Coach, let's back up a bit and talk about the bye week for you guys. I know you gave your team a little bit of time off, but what were the major things you worked on coming off a 5-1 non-conference part of the schedule? What are the major things that you kind of keyed on?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that we continue to understand that it's about the process. And so we wanted our guys to understand that. Special teams, we worked on a lot of special teams on the bye week. So that's really what we really worked on. And then we kind of went ones against ones, twos against twos, good on good, so we can kind of get that competition going again. So I guess if you look at last week, it was really all about competition. Let's get them competitive juices going on the days that we're going to practice. We really didn't practice any scheme or schematical things against any opponent. It was just really about us continue to have that high competitive spirit that we've been, playing with for over the first 6 weeks.
And now, Coach, you say that competitive spirit needs to be ramped up. You take on a very good Monmouth team, and with this team, they do so many things well, but their offense is something else, and it starts with Reggie White Jr. He's a 6'3", 220-pound receiver who's one of the best, not only in this conference, but in all of FCS.
No, he's one of the best in the country, and he presents a lot of different problems for defense. Like you said, he's 6'3", but he plays like he's 6'6" because he's a ex-basketball player, so he understands body control. He understands how to box people out for the rebound, and he goes up with both hands like he's going up for a rebound. Soft hands, very strong. I mean, they'll throw this guy, a screen, and he'll take it 80 yards. So it's not only that he's big and he's physical and he's a great athlete on the outside, he also can make you miss and outrun you to the end zone. So, this guy presents a lot of problems, which I think opens up the rest of their offense because now they got two running backs that's really, really good too. 25 and 30 can get it done. And, so you got to worry about the run game. Well, that's very difficult for a defense when you got to stop somebody in the pass game and stop two dynamic running backs. Makes it tough. I think the offensive line is really good. They play well together. This would be the best offensive line that we've faced up to this point. It'd be the best offense we've faced up to this point. And so, these guys present a lot of problems for you. It's the reason why they scoring as many points as they do. And so our defense is going to be very tough for them. And so we got to be prepared for that. And it's going to be a great challenge for them up front in the run game and also on our DBs in the pass game. And number 11, the quarterback, he makes it all happen. And so, this football team on the offensive side of the ball is very, very dynamic, and I look forward to the challenge.
In addition to getting ready for Monmouth, you've had a chance to evaluate your team. Of course, the statistics are very good. 5-1, the best start in Campbell's modern program history. As you evaluate the three phases, what sticks out? What do you like about your team?
Well, again, I think I like our competitive greatness. We come and we compete. We talk about bringing our cornerstones every day. These guys don't get bored with that, right? They bring it every single day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new challenge. And I think that's the hardest thing to get young people to do is to stay in the process and not get bored with it and not get weary for doing great things, right? You just keep pounding, you keep showing up, and you keep giving 110% once you get there. And these guys have been locked in. So that's what I really love about this football team. The other thing I love is the leadership. I think the leadership is grown, and I think these guys understand from Carlos Merritt from last year of a leader that showed them exactly how to do it, and now these guys are following that. And so I really like that. Offensively, we're explosive. You know, we can score in the run game. We can score in the pass game. Daniel Smith does a great job of getting the ball to where it needs to get. So I love that part of our football team, that we can score at any time, at any moment. And so the opposing defense got to be ready for that. And so I like that about our team. Defensively, I love the fact that we take the ball away. You know, it gives our offense more opportunities when you do that. I think the last outing we had 6, and so I really love the fact that we do that on defense and emphasize that and able to get those turnovers. So that's really good. And then when you look at the special teams, it's really just playing with effort, and our punt team has been really, really good. You know, Brad Dennis has been doing a heck of a job punting the football. You know, I think he's in the tops in the country in that area, and so you know those are the type of things that I look at our football team and I say, okay, I like that.
It's going to be fun. Campbell football makes its Big South Conference football debut coming up this Saturday in West Long Branch, New Jersey. Game time, 1 o'clock. The game will be on ESPN3. You can get our free audio coverage at GoCamels.com and locally on 88.3 FM. For head coach Mike Mentor, I'm Chris Amar saying so long. We'll talk to you next week on This Week in Campbell Football.